who is RPing as Jerry tonight, goes to purple. That's after baiting the boss at circle. Iron and Bloom, understand?
Yep.
Yes.
These positions in the raid plane are very important. When you are within the beam and you're rotating around, there will be a line that connects you to the boss. If anybody crosses your line, they take damage, right? So the idea is that all 5 people kind of fan out a bit and spread out a bit within the rotation of the beams. So, like, take for example, if you're looking at the raid plan, Pez will have a line connecting him to the boss. If he just swings right wildly all the way over to Luna, like intervenes Luna, he will kill Whiskey, Harry, and Snug by running his line across them. That sort of mechanic, right? Or if Whiskey, Harry, and Snug are far back and Pez is like in melee and like intervenes to Luna, he'll cross through Whiskey, Harry, and Snug's lines and kill himself. Right? So you just don't want to cross the beams. You want to stay parallel to each other. It doesn't have to be super spread out, but the way that I've made this assignment is that the beams are rotating counterclockwise. So I have melee on the left, and I have healers on the right. The idea there being that if healers need to stop and heal, the people that are to the left of them can be more flexible and like just stop rotating a bit, and the melee can afford to really kind of ride that left beam if push comes to shove without getting caught by a cast and dying to the beam, right? So I tried to organize this by mobility. So healers are always to the right, kind of setting the pace for their group, and melee are always to the left, riding the left beam to kind of give the casters in between them and the healers as much space as possible. Viz, you and I will be on top of each other, sort of like Kaiveza, where we're just gonna pixel stack on each other and give our we're paired up, we're grouped up with the slowest casters in our quadrant, so we're gonna give them a lot more space. That's the warlocks and the disc priest. So you and I will pixel stack and rotate along that left wall to give the warlocks and the disc priest as much room as possible. Makes sense, guys? And so the warlocks and Bloom, what you're doing is you're going to wait at purple diamond and you're just going to eat that extra damage on the pull. So you're not going to be in the rotation of the beams until your quadrant rotates around and opens up. And then you'll step into your quadrant. Make sense?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to lust on pull. We're going to burn. If we go further than that, I'm just going to scream real loud, make a whole bunch of noise, and try and coordinate the fight from there.
You cut out when you said burn. We're just burning the boss.
Please.
Yep. We're lusting on pull and burning his shield as quickly as possible. All right, got drop group 5. Do we have people streaming? Can you give somebody streaming in Discord, please? Thank you.
So we're baiting the boss at circle, and then we go to our quadrants. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
just making sure. Thank you.
Yep. And so the boss will put a big impact circle where he's teleporting to. If you get caught in that, you'll die. So I want a Windrush totem on pull from Snug.
Okay.
So I should rescue Dan into the circle. Got it.
So look give the quadrant another look. Look at where you are in your quadrant, and then get ready to do that. I will do the pull.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah, early pullers
1.
will die.
Armageddon class plating.
Out of that. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
Hell yeah.
Total destruction.
Woo.
Just like that. So now, slow casters, you can step into your quadrant. It's opened up to you. Dump and dipping. You're too far behind. Okay. You only get a little bit of extra cast there. So you get like a couple seconds to kind of get in position and join late. It's not huge, but it's something. This is a PV.
So it's not a one shot, by the
Laser
way.
batter
given
bomb
the
blast.
people.
It's, I mean, yeah, it's not a one shot, but it's not good.
Jesus.
So
Giga
that's your job,
blast.
Viz. So I will be taking every ego check. That's every big circle. I'm trying to remind myself, actually. I think it's you're taking every big circle out of the group, and you're soaking the bombs on your way back in. Un momento, por favor. I always
That's
put
what it
least
looks like.
amount of
It's like a
research into
bubbling spell word and regular bop each one.
Yeah, yeah. I put the least amount of research into tank shit before pulling a boss the first time because fuck us, but this is actually pretty important.
Do you have a note for the healing timings?
No, let me clear it.
Head.
I heard the secret faces in the lava down here.
Are
That
you
is
good?
true.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Look what you did.
Okay, yeah. So Viz, you'll start threat after the shield's down, and you'll take the big circle, and then you'll soak the 4 bombs, and then I'll take the ego check. All right.
Quick question.
Pixels. Oh, we're pixel
Actually,
stacking.
never mind. Not for this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon class plating.
Quadrant.
Total destruction.
Rotate, rotate, rotate. As you're in the
This
wrong
is in the wrong
quadrant.
chord.
Yeah.
Just burn that shield.
I was also in the.
Okay. All right. This
Armageddon
bridge
class
drops.
plating. Bigger batter
And we're doing
bomb
the Giga
blast.
Juice Technician first. That is Skull.
Giga blast. 1,500-pound dud.
Oh, that notification has to change. And then we should be
Giga
baiting
coils.
that frontal he does, that big Giga Blast. We should all be baiting it toward this drop bridge. The bridge that drops to open up the ads. We all stand between the boss and that drawbridge to bait his frontal right there. And then the frontal does not go onto that drawbridge. It stops at the edge of the platform, and all the sparks that it spawns get clustered up right there. So Drim, you will be doing the first bomb. What that means is when that Giga Juiced Technician dies, he drops a bomb. When the boss does his frontal afterward, all those sparks that it creates, they'll all be clustered up at Skull because we baited the frontal onto that bridge. So all the clusters are there, and all you do is while you're holding that bomb that you picked up from the Giga Juice Technician, you run through the sparks, fully charge your bomb, and then just walk toward that control panel, and it'll auto blow up. That's all you do.
Yep. And then I'm not allowed to die for the rest of the fight, if I remember correctly.
I think you can die. I don't know why you couldn't.
No, he cannot.
Yeah, if I die, the raid blows up.
Yep.
That's good. That's just like seeds from Fire Act. Works.
Except they last the whole fight.
It's easy.
The next thing I want people to look at on the raid plan, since we're about to get there, is I want you to at least be aware of your number. On slide 1, Pez, you can ignore the numbers next to you. I actually want you always soaking 2 for the purposes of this assignment. So Pez, effectively for now, you're just always 2.
Okay.
At the very end there, you will soak 4, but until that very last one, you'll be soaking spot 2. So look at slide 1. Look at what number you are. Danny, you're with the tanks and the healers. Tanks and healers. So there's if you look at slide 5, everyone go to slide 5 real quick. This is gonna happen like right after. This happens fast. This is gonna happen like right after we kill that technician. After Drim runs the bomb to the control panel, we're then doing combination canister soaks. So if you are tank, healer, or Danny, we're all stacking up where the 2 yellow circles are. We're just going to put all those 2 big soaks, just stack them on top of each other. So all 4 healers, both tanks and Danny, all 7 of us are just in that overlapping circles together. Everybody else who's assigned 1 through 4, you go to those assigned spots. They always spawn in that pattern. 4 is closest to the middle. So what you want to do, Warlocks, is at some point, maybe even pre-pull, actually not pre-pull, I suppose, you want to set up your Warlock, your demonic circles to where around to where that 4 soak is going to be, near the middle of the platform, because you will often have almost no time to get there. So that's why our most mobile people or our people with teleports are assigned to spot 4. So that should be like Whiskey and the Warlocks, I believe. And then progressively less mobile people get closer to the boss, or melee in this case. So know your spot, know which canister you're assigned to soak. And we'll be doing that after Drim deposits his bomb. After we bait that frontal. I need to set that bait alert a little better, because that was not working very well. Okay. All right, here we go. Pixel stack on circle. Get to your correct quadrant.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon class plating. Total destruction.
And then late joiners come in. Personals, health potion, health potion. Okay, so we're already not going to have enough for the canister soak, so it
Armageddon
would be a
class
wipe once we
plating.
get there, but let's keep going. Okay, now bait toward the skull. Bait towards skull. The boss is yours, Viz. And I'm going to grab these little shits here.
Visor batter bomb blast.
Primary target here is the technician. We need to give him 90% before he moves. Bait the frontal here. If you have the orange lines, get out of the group.
Giga blast.
And then frontal's baited, you can
1500
get out of
dud.
it. Now all those sparks spawned right there by the bridge.
Giga coils.
And we kill the technician. He drops the bomb, and Drim can grab it and run over those sparks and onto the control panel. For what we're seeing right now, it should just be send all healing cooldowns there on pull, get over that hump. Survive the rotation. And then if we can see the first canister soaks tonight, I'll be happy.
We did see them though. They're right there.
True. Eat your buns,
Forma.
sir.
Burma.
No, I can't
What?
do it. Never mind. You're fine.
What?
Nothing.
I'm moving that. Oops.
Say it.
Oh, that was the question I was gonna ask. I know in intermission the beams have like a second before they start doing damage. Is that the same at the start of this phase? Do you know?
I think so.
Okay.
I was in one for a second, I think, and it didn't. I mean, don't count on it, but yeah, I do believe there's a second on the pull as well, where the beams won't do damage. Still, run out towards your quadrant
5,
side.
4,
See you
3,
for the
2,
next episode.
1.
Armageddon class plating. Total destruction.
Hey, late joiners.
Armageddon class plating.
All right, bait toward well, make sure you're near skull anyway for now. Great focus to technician. The boss does not matter right
Laser
now. We're on the
batter bomb
technician.
blast.
Give him 90% health so he moves. Okay, I taunted early.
Giga blast. 1500-pound dud.
Okay, technician has to die, and then
Giga coils.
Ow.
Unfortunate.
There they are. We did it.
Venting heat.
Sell canisters. Let's pack it up.
then you're getting targeted by the boss first on pull. This is kind of like Fire Rack, where the boss will insta-kill first threat if it's on a tank.
Good luck,
Good to
Nate.
know.
So if you pre-pull or hit the boss before tanks do it all, you will just die.
All right, no more hunt.
Mike Hunt.
Snug, I'm not sure. I think you just routed out to normal damage.
Oh, I went to the wrong quadrant. I think I clipped somebody's laser because it was really tight.
Gotcha.
I also may have routed out.
Okay. So healers, make sure you're maximizing, like get as close to the right wall as you can in between heals and stuff. Definitely not expecting you to like create a whole bunch of room, but just try to do your best. Casters that are in between melee and the healers, try to make as much room for your melee as possible. But yep, doing good.
That one was not a healer issue. I did not push a defensive, and I should have.
Yeah, let's all make sure we're using personals there.
It should be later than earlier.
Make sure after the residue gets dropped, don't run through it again. It consumes it and stuns you, I believe. You need it for the bomb anyway.
Get some P2A time spiral.
Yeah. Yeah, the longer we're in that phase, the more damage he does. So defensive later than earlier.
Wait, does time spiral reset Spirit Walk or does it reset? Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Mixed up my ability names.
Life grip.
Here we go. Stack on circle. Viz, I'll let you do this taunt here. I'm going to stop taunting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon class plating. Total destruction.
Heal yourselves. Health potion. Just get through this all alive. We need numbers right now, not damage.
Plating.
Like bodies. All right, on this technician. It's like a bombshell. It has to reach 90% health before it moves.
Laser batter bomb blast.
Oh, please, boss. Listen to my taunt.
1500-pound dud.
That's okay.
Giga coils.
Yeah.
Ow.
Discharge bomb on the ground, but yeah, it's wet. Yeah, we need to
You're
bait
gonna
that
punch him.
frontal and not stand in it. So right now we're all kind of standing in it. You're ready to go back to Bugsy.
Don't do it, Dan.
Out here mugging my Z.
Hey, makes you feel better. We can get through that. That's like the entire phase. He just does the runaway, and then you go and do it again, like 2 more times, 3 more times, something like that.
A lot more times, but yeah.
Well, how many times can you do it? This guy's nuts.
Well, yeah, like 2 or 3 more times for the actual technician stuff. There's a lot of canister soaks in between that. There's like 6 canister soaks in P1 here.
That's easy. Just stand on it.
We need all 20 people alive to pull off all 6 canister soaks. That's the real challenge.
Did you say 25 people?
What?
Just ignore me. Sorry. I wish I could ask you this question, but you'd be so mad. I'm trying to be a good officer.
Here we go.
Yeah, and it's the third answer, Rick, to answer your question.
5, 4,
Okay.
3,
Oh shit.
2, 1.
Armageddon class plating. Total destruction.
Late joiners come in. Personals, watch your health. Health
Armageddon
potion.
class plating.
Here we go. Okay.
We're
Looking
doing
good.
it.
Bigger batter bomb blast.
On that technician. Lions get out.
Giga blast. 1500
That
pound dud.
frontal is baited over there. Okay.
Giga coils.
Here come the canister soaks. Start beating up for your spot. Healer tank stack up.
Venting heat.
Holy shit, that ego check.
Suppression.
Was your ego checked?
I
Yeah.
cloaked that. Was I not supposed to?
No, you're good. I think
Okay.
cloak is fine.
Should be
cloak
right.
should be fine.
There was the TikTok canister that blew up for a fuck thing.
Yeah, I didn't get to mine in time. I thought I had to soak all the orbs. In fact, I only got to soak like 2, so I just went too far away and just looking back.
No worries.
One of the
Are we
bosses
supposed
also
to
fucking hell
dispel
with those
Drem there?
lines. No.
No. Let me double check.
I didn't really see what he had on him. I didn't have time to look.
You use like Cell or something, you should blacklist that from your bar, I'm pretty sure.
So they went from people complaining about having to dispel to baiting them to dispelling. That's crazy.
Did it look like a lightning bolt?
I think that, like Whiskey was saying, I think it's what it was, but I don't know. I wasn't looking that closely.
Auto locking cuff bomb.
Just dispel it again.
I
to
didn't
confirm.
dispel it. So
Oh yeah.
I dispelled it.
Gotcha. Yeah, don't do that.
I'll just ignore it.
There is a enraged dispel that we need to be doing on the ads. Make sure you're watching for that.
Nope.
For the canister soaks, are we not supposed to get there early? Because it felt like we baited a bunch of blue circles right on them, and we had to be there.
I am not aware of any reason why you shouldn't be there early. We just need to make sure we're baiting the frontal and
The swirls.
then getting to the soaks, yeah.
The blue circles spawn as the canisters come out there.
Yeah, but I don't. I could look more into it after tonight, but I don't know if there's any real reason to like delay getting into position.
Because the
very important
401
range.
was like entirely covered, and it was like right when we were supposed to be in there. I don't know. It just felt
Same with the
funky.
rain.
Yeah, one wasn't very open either.
Anyway.
Might be going
Sorry,
in last
right,
second
right.
kind of thing.
The debuff, the enraged debuff that we need to get off the ads is lumbering rage. Make sure you're tracking that if you need to track it manually.
If they're all in melee, I will shove it off.
When we're baiting the Giga Blast, is the boss movable at all, or is he
5,
like planting there?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon class plating.
Boss is planted there.
Get some watch
Total
out.
destruction.
It'd be nice to have like a little bit more room because the blazes aren't getting out.
Yeah. We need more space between the boss and that drawbridge.
That's a good POV.
If the boss can like stay where he's currently standing, that'd be good.
Armageddon class plating.
But I do need people to hard swap to the technician. So get between the boss and the bridge.
Bigger batter bomb blast. Giga blast. 1500
Get off
pound
the
dud.
frontal. Close technician.
Giga coils.
Okay. Be a wipe.
Venting heat.
I feel like we need to get the blazes further away from the boss.
Yep.
Yeah, let's not start bad habits, guys. Run out.
I mean, you can't get that far. You still have to bait the frontal.
Those people. So the frontal is baited on the largest group of players. So it's totally fine for the blazes to get like really far out. The rest of the raid will be sufficiently baiting the frontal.
I didn't know if it was baited on a player or a group.
Right, I mean, yeah, no, it's not a random player. It's the largest group of players. So we should make sure the largest group of players is baiting the frontal the correct direction.
Sometimes your blaze lines will all go to the outside of the room, so you can fucking be right in melee. It's fine. But if your line is going through melee, it's just like awful.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be. It's like we're still in the first few pulls, so it'll take people a little bit to get comfortable with that.
So the line goes through you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna scream.
Can you explain the balls?
Where's the bulge on this flight? Oh, and PV'd in.
Alright, here we go.
Let's get a new PB.
What kind of bread though?
I'm gonna run to them.
5,
Yeah, stop
4,
moving.
3,
It's the shroud. It's fucking
2,
up.
1.
Armageddon class plating.
Quadrant.
Total destruction.
Alright. Be ethical. Hey, late joiners come in.
What was?
Keep going. Stay alive. Use health potions.
Armageddon class plating.
Crore up. Okay. Let me get aggro on these guys. But then we really need to bring
Bigger batter bomb blast.
Blazes out, bait the frontal,
Giga
and
blast.
move
100 pound
out of the
dud.
frontal. Okay.
Giga coils.
Big soaks here. Go to your appropriate spots. Yep, stack up nice and tight
Venting heat.
healers.
Mech
Alright, big
engineers
move.
canisters suppression.
We're moving over here to the next set of ads. Kill the technician first.
Venting heat.
Okay, soaks are coming. Get that technician dead. Quickly, and then go to your soaks. Now.
Bigger batter bomb blast.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
I lagged really hard there.
Giga blast.
Hey, that's Prague. Good job, guys.
I fucked
B.
up the
Yeah.
stutter step
B.
with my hover.
So that's how the canisters will be. It's going to be this constant push and pull of like, you got to be over here. No, you got to be over there. You got to be over here. You got to be over there. And if you haven't noticed, your assigned spots, I mean, most canisters can only have 3 people assigned to them because everybody else is needed everywhere else. And if any canister is soaked with less than 3 people, it's a raid wipe. So that means everybody has to be in the exact right spot every single time. You can't be dead. You can't be out of position. You can't be in the wrong canister. There's 0 margin for error on those
I
canister
just
soaks.
won't lag. My bad.
This guy's
Just
lagging.
do better.
I thought I was gonna crash for a second. It just hard fucking for like 10 seconds.
Forma, so am I never going to be able to open up from stealth?
What?
I can't open up from stealth because he breaks me out of stealth.
Oh man, I thought you were trolling me like in between movements or something, like opening up on stealth on the ads. I was like, no,
You're
yeah,
back to
you
classic
probably
raid.
won't be able to. You probably won't be able to.
It's fucking lame. Sit me, bring someone else in.
I mean, if you
Just pretend you're pulling Oni again.
You could shadow step to somebody before you get crushed. I don't know.
Maybe
5,
vanish.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon class plating.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
The quadrants.
I missed.
Total destruction.
I think all of our late joiners are dead. Just keep going for now. Let's practice some of the frontal baiting and whatnot.
Armageddon class plating.
All right. If there's any misdirect here, I'd totally love that. I am
Bigger, badder, bomb
fucked with
blast.
Ret. Make sure you're on the technician.
1500 giga blast.
Okay. Good frontal bait out of it. Okay.
Giga coils.
Big soaks coming up. Canister soaks. Did you get the bomb drum?
I did, but all the orbs are gone.
Huh. That's funny.
Venting heat.
Alright, so the orbs that are spawned by the frontal, anybody can walk over them and trigger them. They will stun you and do damage. The only person who does not get stunned or take damage, or doesn't get stunned anyway, is the person holding the bomb. So we gotta bait that frontal and immediately get away from wherever that frontal was, so we're not A, getting hit by the frontal, or B, accidentally tripping those sparks that the bomb carrier needs.
Carry our torch, Mr. Druid.
Should be able. You should just stand on the boss's ass and pre-position for your soaks. I think at that point.
Well, you have to be out of the soaks until the set of blue circles right before goes in, because it looks like if they're all baited on top of it, one of them times out before you can get back in.
Rebuffs.
So you have to be
warrior.
near but not in your soaks.
And remember, the heal absorb is a shared absorb. That'll be more relevant later, but I think Viz and I should be running talents like my Vampiric Blood. Viz, I think Ardent Defender has one too that increases your healing taken. So healers could, whenever those are up, tactically spam heal somebody who has like an increased healing taken to get the heal absorb off the entire raid quicker.
How frequent does it come out?
5.
Every canister
4,
soak, every like
3,
20 seconds, 25
2,
seconds.
1.
Armageddon class
I
plating.
wouldn't have it then.
Yeah, it's more relevant in next phase.
Total destruction.
Late joiners come in. Your toes and that sweet, sweet SLT.
Yeah, you know me.
Armageddon class plating.
Okay. It'll be a wipe, but let's keep practicing.
Bigger batter bomb blast.
Goes out.
Giga 1,500-pound
Good.
duck.
Get out of the frontal. Don't touch the sparks. Get the technician down.
Giga coils.
Okay, we're pretty slow here. Watch those sparks. Yeah, Crasher in them. Okay, healer soaks here. Don't be near the sparks if possible.
Venting heat.
I was about to say, I know I'm dead.
Suppression.
I think we killed that shield slower than when both the warlocks were dead. That was kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, a
We
lot
had
of people died.
die on full.
Oh, did
Yeah.
they? Oh, okay. I just didn't
Mhm.
see the frames, I guess.
3 of us died.
Go ahead and get just like a stampeding roar, if that's going to be more effective.
I
I'm not
get
sure I'm
warlock
feeling
rocks.
Well, that time I pushed the wrong totem, so
well, that'll do it.
I don't think that liquid magma totem gives movement speed, though. It would be really cool if it did.
5,
The floor
4,
is lava.
3,
Exactly.
2, 1.
Armageddon class plating.
Get your quadrant. Use your personals.
Total destruction. Armageddon class plating.
Nice job.
Bigger batter bomb
Get that
blast.
technician. Lines out. Bait the frontal.
1,500-pound
And get out of
dud.
the frontal now. Don't touch those sparks. Gonna try and pull the boss away from them.
Giga coils.
Healer soaks. Don't be near the sparks. Just watch your feet.
So out.
Venting heat.
Oh, what the fuck? Why are the
Mech
timings on
engineers
these different?
canisters.
Okay, we're
Suppression.
moving. Get on that technician.
Venting
Good
heat.
God. Okay, here come the soaks. After this, we gotta bait the frontal. Do your soaks and then bait the frontal. So you're gonna do the
Bigger
soaks and we're
batter
right back
bomb
to the
blast.
drawbridge.
Oof.
Giga blast.
Were we must have had somebody in the wrong spot then.
TikTok
We had enough
canister
people
again.
to do it. What's that?
TikTok canister. It's 8
That's-
mil or 9 mil.
Well, yeah,
No, I think I
that's
missed mine.
somebody. That's somebody not being in the purple circle that they're assigned to.
Crazy.
How can you possibly range this boss, dude? Just the hitbox is like very large.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon class plating.
All right, get your quadrant.
Total destruction.
Very nice.
Armageddon class plating.
Yep.
Bigger batter bomb blast. £1,500 blast.
Wait, frontals, move, move, move. Okay, wait for the sparks, guys. That's the bomb.
Giga
Bomb
coils.
sparks. Canister soaks coming up. Get to your assigned spots. Watch your health.
Venting heat.
All
Mech
right,
engineers
nice job, we're moving.
canisters suppression.
Yep, we're up. The technician.
Venting heat.
Fuck me. I'm dead.
Help me 1 and 3 if we can.
Bigger batter bomb blast.
So
Mech
it goes.
engineers canisters.
Bait the frontal.
Giga blast.
Sorry, guys. Trying to get out of you. There we go.
Venting heat.
Oh, help.
Giga coils. £1,500 dud.
I need to go back to my one-armed bandit build for this boss.
Dan, you're not gonna believe it.
Holy shit. Don't tell me.
You
Wait.
get a car.
Wait, tomorrow's a new patch, right? So Dan's really not gonna believe it on heroic clear.
It's not a partition
heroic
patch
clear?
though. Oh, it should be a
Yeah,
partition
You
patch
get the
though.
buff. You get a new buff. for it.
Guys, you do some lame shit tomorrow? Serious?
Another 3%
We
tomorrow.
gotta
right?
go enchant our fucking heads. Blizzard hates us.
Mama says my head is already enchanted.
Huh?
I've
That's
been told I
weird.
give enchanted head. What?
Jesus.
Oh my
Words.
Fucking crazy.
My mental may be weak, but my head game strong.
All right, here we go. Last pull. Focus up, sit up straight. I mean, last pull if it's a good pull. Let's stack up and bait it.
I'm a baited.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon class plating. Total destruction.
Stay alive, use your personals, help your healers.
Armageddon class plating. Bigger batter bomb blast. £1,500 Giga blast.
Out of the frontal, move. Okay,
Giga coils.
Stokes coming up here.
All the orbs are gone.
Again. We just
Oh.
have too many, I think it's the healers kind of hanging out in the frontal area.
Venting heat.
Do a quick
I
wipe.
may
get one more
have
pull.
rolled into them.
Suppression.
That'll do it.
Like a bowling ball?
Yeah.
Last pull energy if I've ever heard it.
Right.
I'll ne-
Truly one more pull. Even
never
if
stop
it's
pulling.
an insta wipe, it'll be our last pull. But if you sabotage it, I'm just gonna G-kick you.
I bet.
Wait,
Oh,
last pull
finally, I'm
and
free.
we get
Hey.
G.
Hey. As
Don't
long
be
as
writing
it's funny.
checks you can't cash. That's all I'm saying.
I've never been so
If-
excited all tier.
If it's funny, he doesn't care.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm about to taunt him the boss on pull. Let's go.
Alright, stack up.
I'm about to
Dream
bring around the Rosie with this beam.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon class plating.
Don't take the rest now.
Total destruction.
Let's get out of this phase. No one else can die. Boot cut. I said no one
Armageddon
else
class
can
playdown.
I
die.
need more fucking
Dude, like,
room in my closet.
Man.
Oh god.
I'm getting shoved so far against the
Phaser batter
line.
bomb blast.
You're on the
We have
technician guys,
room.
not the little other guys. Out with the blaze lines.
1500
Fade the
pound
frontal.
death blast.
Move out of the frontal. Don't touch those sparks. Get behind the boss.
Giga coils.
There's the
Everybody 07.
Nope.
Venting heat. Suppression.
Living. They call me the Live Lord.
No, Sony.
That man hearthed out.
No,
What
I'm
the
dead.
fuck?
Dude, did Crash actually bubble Hearth out? There's no way.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh shit, that's
That's
pretty
a G
good.
kick right there.
That was the last pull right before I release.
Bubble Hearthed.
I mean, it has to be the last ball. I'm already gone.
Holy shit.
Our holy paladin's on fucking first phase of the next boss the next tier. Like,
All right.
last pull.
So it was a little rough. I'm going to clean up the raid plan for Gallywix. I'm going to have healing assignments ready for tomorrow. So that we'll get further into the fight and we'll actually need them. And I'll take another look at any assignments and stuff that maybe need to be tweaked based on kind of the initial data that we have here. But GG, great job on Muggsy. I'll be hitting up all your channels again tonight, asking about feedback and stuff. So keep an eye on that, and I will see you all.
I eagerly anticipate that.
Yep. Yep. See you all tomorrow.
Stay out of my DMs.
Gonna be in your feedback channel, not your DMs.
Hey,
Maybe that's his feedback channel.
Oh,
I
you know what?
I think we
I
just
didn't think
need to
about
be
that.
more spread in our quadrant. That one.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything because it's like the first night, but man, like, I don't think I need to be like dosey doing with that line, but that's what I'm doing. I mean, I could do it; it's not a big deal, but like, I have to rebind one of my defenses because it's actually very difficult for me to hit it while like constantly tapping straight.
Good news, that phase only lasts a whole 10 seconds.
Like me.
That's crazy.
True.
All right, so Forma, if you go to the second slide, just real quick.
Oh boy.
Yes, second slide.
In the raid plan, are you there?
Yeah. Yep.
Who the fuck is late?
I'm gonna fucking.
Oh no. Poor Pharma.
I waited after the raid. Okay, come on, man.
Who the fuck is late?
Oh man.
Thank you for waiting until after the raid, Danny.
You're welcome.
I'm disappointed.
Same.
I will have a channel.
All right.
Time to
Talk to
be
you guys
off.
later.
Bye. Don't be
Back
late,
with the
Dan.
salt mines.
Yearning for it.
And I thought I too was special needs.
No, you were superior needs.
You were extra needs, Mickey, not special.
Right. Isn't it his key?
It is his key.
I think I scared him.
Bro, what the fuck?
Well, I used my portal for this, so
Same.
y'all are summoning me.
Yeah, stop trolling the healers. They're already a fucking scarce race.
No, okay, no, they're not. Let's
They're-
get that clear. There are so many healers this season.
Yeah, but they're all shit.
Apparently not.
He's
Wait, he left.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
He's coming back. You messaged him?
Yeah, he thought we were like Spanish players.
Damn,
What?
racism.
I'm sorry, what?
We don't even have a. He's the one playing priest. The fuck? It's the most Mexican class there is.
Whoa. Huh? I don't even understand that comment.
I don't either.
It's just like Hunter is like the most Asian class there is.
I like that
Druids. Druids
like
are
that he thought,
definitely.
Yeah, druids are demon hunters, I feel.
Demon hunters, I can.
I
No, druids are
say-
the Mexicans, not the Asians. 100%.
No.
I
I
definitely
was saying
feel like
hunters are
the number of
Asian
Chinese
class.
players that play demon hunter it's a lot.
I mean, the RET Chinese community is actually gigantic. I don't know why, but they really like playing RET, and they really like theory crafting RET. It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
he saw Ablas Priory and he got scared.
That's crazy, bro. What? I took my headphones off for a second. I didn't hear what you said.
I said it's kind of crazy.
Crazy.
Fuck you. That's insane. Why am I even here?
Because we love you.
What you don't know, Mickey, is when I was 2, I had a boating accident on our dock, and I fell and ripped out my 2 front teeth. And I didn't have front teeth until I was like 7, when your adult teeth grow in. And so I had the worst as a kid. I couldn't say S's. I couldn't say everything became like guffy. And I had to do so many years of speech therapy for that bullshit.
Aww.
And
I have-
now I just over enunciate everything.
I have like a 6-inch scar on my forehead because apparently when I was 2 and I was at the park with my grandpa, I ran my head into a rock thinking that I could break it.
Okay.
Checks out.
I mean, was aura farming at 2 years old.
How are we doing this? Straight through into a corner?
So I'm gonna pull these guys and then grab the other dudes and then go to the staircase.
Pretty standard.
All right.
I'm gonna mount up because I look cool.
Oh my god, we have matching mounts.
I'm gonna bite you with my
Are you
raptor.
smaller than me?
We finally got Muggsy.
Not where it counts, man. Not where it counts.
Where is the other guy, bro?
What mount is that? It's like literally the same except a recolor.
Well, yours is the recolor. This is the one from